You know, let's watch something positive, okay? Let's go from someone who is despicable to this man. How he became the hero in Japan. And maybe something more wholesome.
Life is a mysterious thing. It's impossible to say what's the purpose of it and why we are here on Earth.
Now we just learned what is the purpose of life. You just pee and food in the grocery store. That's at least according to that one TikTok girl.
In the first place, we all have plans, what we want to do with our lives, but it's impossible to predict tomorrow.
And nobody knows this better than one man whose life changed overnight, and that man was called Anik.
Aniki!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alright guys,
Who the frick is Anakin?
Yeah, Anakin.
alright guys.
Who's Anakin? Shut up, man. Here it comes.
Dude, she's so fucking jacked. Dang, oiled up
William
muscles.
Glenn Harold Harrington, more commonly
I
known
want to
as
be a
Billy
buff
Harrington, was born on July 14th, 1969.
Nice.
Billy
Epic.
spent his early life in New York, working as a certified nurse's assistant and practicing karate at his father's dojo.
Yo, and even, dude, they even put them on fire. Look at that. Holy shit, that's so cool.
Where he became a third-degree black belt in Ishinryu Karate. Even though Billy's dad was a lifelong practitioner of karate, Billy himself would eventually give up on the martial art when he got into bodybuilding
Dude,
at the
look
age
at that.
of 21.
I was about 21 years old and I was in love with this woman, and she'd actually broken up with me for a bodybuilder. And
Ooh.
for whatever reason, I guess ego or self-esteem, I immediately found myself in the gym.
After a couple of years of training, he had shaped his body into an impressive form.
Guys, we gotta work out after this video. You know, you cannot look at this and be like, fuck, man, I wanna be like that guy. Look at this.
On a summer day in 1996, he went to the beach with his then girlfriend, who happened to take a camera with her to the beach to take some photos of her and Billy.
It was on Long Island, and we went to one of the beaches there. And with those photos, unbeknownst to me, she sent them in a Playgirl. And that was actually the beginning of my print career for the male adult world.
They're fighting!
Coffee, lubed up buttholes. That's what my garage is all about.
What the hell do you boys think that this is? Fairyland? Pulling on your wee-wees like a pack of fruits?
Even though these films were primarily
I swear, dude, porn acting is so funny, man. Do you know that one with the bathtub and the sharks? This rescue girls like get out of there's sharks. Like there's sharks in the ocean. It's not an ocean. It's a bathtub.
male films. Billy never considered himself to be gay, and many times referred to himself as bisexual. Most of his life he dated women and was simply open-minded to the idea of his own bisexuality.
Whatever floats your boat is always been kind of cool with me.
He was chosen as Cult Magazine's Man of the Year, and soon after he also was chosen as the winner in the Male Video Awards. Throughout his life, Billy was always very positive about his experiences in the industry because it gave him a great chance.
Why people like him? Like, he has such a nice expression. Like, you know, a lot of like these super tall, big, buff dudes, they always try to look like intimidating and rough, and you know, they have that. They always look mad and shit, and he's always smiling. You know, he's always smiling. It's always like happy and stuff. But I feel like that's helping a lot. You have this big buff dude, but he's super nice and he's like a bro type.
Chance to explore his own sexuality.
And it was more easier for me to do it, believe it or not, in front of a camera and in front of a film crew, I guess because I was in character.
No king rules forever though, and after he had spent 5
Joey
years
was a
in the
gladiator.
industry, he stepped down in order
wonder
to
what he fight.
concentrate on other parts of
Big
his
snakes
life,
in the arena.
such as his newborn son and his own business.
I left the industry pretty much on top of my game, finishing All Worlds Conquered. That segment of my
Wait,
life, that journey,
is
if
that
you would,
movie
was a
called?
sexual exploration that was wonderful. I'm glad I took, and I had a lot of fun doing.
For a couple of years, he thought that was it. He was out of the spotlight and would be able to live a quiet life in America, raising his child and doing carpentry. But life works in mysterious ways, and one man on the other side of the world, in Japan, was about to do something that would change Billy's life forever.
Big snakes. Yo, it's the promised land. It's Japan. You know, streets.
On
Streets in
August
Japan.
10th,
Holy shit.
2007, a user of Nico Nico Doga, which was basically the Japanese YouTube at the time, uploaded a clip from Harrington's old movie titled Workout Muscle Fantasies 3 to the website.
Bet is Spades in the gym later. Getting his ass beaten.
He uploaded the video with the title Honkaku teki Gachi Muchi Pantsu Wrestling,
Gachi
which
Muchi
in English
Pantsu.
translates to Authentic Muscular Pants Wrestling. The video immediately became a huge hit in Nico Nico Doga, because at face value, at first, it seemed like a normal wrestling video, only to quickly turn, incredibly gay. Because of this, the Honkaku teki Gachi Muchi Pantsu Wrestling video was turned into a Japanese rickroll of sorts, where you would share it as a wrestling video to trick the other person into watching, well, let's say, something else than wrestling. Since Japanese people in
Dude,
general...
this one is iconic, this scene. What up, Leather Man? Fuck you. Do you know this scene? Oh my, wait. Oh my god. This is probably the most shared clip on Twitch and everything. Let's see if I can find that.
Hey buddy, I think you got the wrong door. The leather club's 2 blocks down.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, leather man.
It's amazing. Fuck you, Leatherman.
don't have the greatest level of English ability. Most of the time, they had no idea what the hell was happening in these videos. So they tried to
Dude, I remember the times when I was watching Soda Poppin' like many years ago, and he would still do the shit show Saturdays and stuff, and there would be tons of these clips. Every time there would be a... Dude. What was it? Like Song Request Wednesday? Shit show Saturday is something else. Don't know what it was called. Shit show Saturday is the random games. This was like Song Request Wednesday or some stuff, and it would every second one would be one of these.
Since Japanese people in general don't have the greatest level of English ability, most of the time they had no idea what the hell was happening in these videos. So they tried to decipher them in their own way, which was to use soramimi. Soramimi is just basically mishearing things on purpose in your own language to make it funny. Through the soramimi mishearings from the videos, people started to create stories around Billy and his friends. Heroes and villains were born, and above them all, Billy, as the center of this Gachimuchi universe, was given the title of
Dude,
Big Brother.
it's like the MCU before Marvel. Dude, imagine they would have a collab with like Ram Ranch, a crossover episode. You know, 18 naked cowboys against Aniki.
Which in Japanese is Aniki.
Good for production value.
The meme got out of hand very quickly, and Gachi remixes became one of the most popular things on the Japanese internet. Tens of thousands of remixes were created, and even a music genre that used sound bites from the videos as instruments was born. The meme was so popular that it eventually spread all across the world, making Billy a superstar of the internet.
Dude, with K on.
A superstar of the internet.
Городского совета о переименовании площади Маяковского в имя актера, американского гей-порно-актера Билли Харрингтона. Он, извините меня, икона так называемого гачимучи видео.
In 2009, Nico Nico Doga had a live event where they invited Aniki as the star guest, because, after all, he was pretty much the face of the whole website.
Dude, is that video title just Holy fuck, what the fuck is going on here?
Now, I think we can all agree that at the end of the day, the Gachimuchi parodies were kind of making fun of Billy and his past. So I assume most people, if they found themselves being made fun of by millions of people on the other side of the world, and then invited there, they would just try to ignore it and lay low. Billy, on the other hand, had a whole different approach to this.
What's up, Nico Doga? I'm Billy Harrington.
Holy
Good
shit.
to see you. I'm here in Japan. I love you guys.
See? You know, these days when you make these fun edits of someone, they crash out. There's like this, what is that one girl, Dookie DBWD, who was part of like one of these fan edits with like, what is it? I have no idea how all these guys are called. Some rapper, it's like he can not sing, and when Dooby Dabby Doo is like super offended, but oh my god, I can't sing. You guys are all incels. Blah 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 blah. Oh my god, is it so hard to just, you know, laugh along with a meme? Is it really that hard? You will build way more bridges that way. If you just immediately come out shooting at everyone like, oh yeah, you're making fun of me, we just burn down any goodwill and just look like an asshole.
Hello, Tokyo! Konnichiwa!
Billy jumped at the chance to embrace his new Aniki persona. He was never a guy who took themselves too seriously and just wanted to have fun with life. He loved the fact that people were enjoying his older work in their own fashion and was simply happy to bring laughter to the world. He knew that the meme was so big that he could not have any control over it. So all he wanted to do was to go where the wind took him and show love to everyone along the way.
When did I say all this stuff? I think you're just making things up. You just put things in my mouth. I don't think that's real.
What do you think about like the great reaction at the show today?
Just one more bonsai. I just loved it, man. I went out there and I just felt so good, man. I was just like pumped up, and I felt like, and I was even saying to my agent, I felt my Japanese brothers out there giving me all that love, and I just wanted to give them right back. Man.
Okay,
like, bonsai. I love that.
So basically, your fans and everybody wants to know what are you going to do? What are you going to do, like in the future?
Well, really, to be honest with you, I don't think I'm in control of that. I think my fans are. Wherever they want to bring me, they will bring me, and that's where I will go.
In every interview, when Billy was asked about his own thoughts and philosophies, he didn't really want
Dude,
to
they
go
have no
too deep
chance.
in
They're
them.
like 2
He
heads
knew
smaller than him and only like half his size.
that he was just some guy who happened to be the center of this internet meme hurricane, and this Gachi world wasn't about him. It was about anyone and everyone who was part of it.
You know what, I could sit here and talk about my own personal philosophies, but really what's I think at the forefront is...
Am I crazy to think that he could be like the older brother of Chris Evans? Am I crazy to think that? Like, they have a similar look. I don't know, that's in my mind the entire time. Like, they could be related. Like, they do look... I am crazy. Chris Evans is sexy as fuck. It's the hair, they don't look similar besides the hair. What? No, I think they do, like the eyes. He ain't. Okay.
Is what the fans are creating, which
Dang.
is really ingenious.
Shooting me down
And
like
really
this immediately.
It's about them, and I think that it's, I have an appreciation for that, you know?
From that day on, Billy kept visiting Japan often as his star there was on the rise. To commemorate his appearances on these live events, a company in Japan started to make limited edition figures of Aniki as collectibles.
Dang, can you still get them?
On these live events, a company in
You got an
Japan
action figure, you have like 2 heads as well. Let's see. Are they still for sale? Yeah, I mean, you can buy them used. Guys, please donate $200 to me so I can buy the Billy Harrington action figure. Appreciate it.
started to make limited edition figures of Aniki as collectibles. Billy becoming a beloved big brother in Japan is the perfect example of how you can turn ironic love into unironic love by rolling with the punches and having humility. The Gachimuchi fandom might have started as just laughing at the silly gay stuff, but thanks to Billy welcoming every fan with open arms, it truly changed people's opinions on him. Billy truly became the big brother for millions, and that shows the true power of love, the power of Aniki.
And then in body shorts, booty shorts, so.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dang, look at the aura farming. Dang.
You got me, Nina!
Look how many people there are.
You got me, Nina! All right, what's up, Tokyo? Yeah? Whoa.
Dude, it's an entire
Right there.
stadium filled. What the fuck? Look at this. Look how many people there are.
Right there, you. Oh, yeah. I think we should spank these guys' asses, yeah? Song, G, Good, Cheese, Hash, Good, Chew, yeah! All right, guys, I love you. All right. Woo! Yeah!
Billy was on top of the world, being loved by millions.
It's crazy, right? This is not even a concert or something. It's just him hanging out and like, but everybody's there. Everybody's excited to see him. Look, dude, he has the 21 roll of charisma, or like the 20 roll of charisma. Like guaranteed 20 on everything. Everybody looks at him and just falls in love with him and be like, oh my god, he's the coolest guy ever.
Loving millions of people back. But just like we have a tendency of picking the most beautiful flowers from our garden, God has a tendency to pick the most beautiful people among us.
Among us. But yeah, he is already dead. He passed away.
On March 1st, 2018, Billy was involved in a car accident and the next day passed away at Palm Springs Hospital in California. Billy's candle burnt fast, but it also burnt very, very bright. He showed all of us that having humility and welcoming people with open arms can win anyone over. There's also millions of people around the world who are having trouble coming to terms with their own sexuality, and I believe Billy, during his life, made the world a better place for these people, showing to them and everyone around them that life isn't that serious. We are all here to just try and make each other laugh. As Billy himself once said, "Don't box yourself in and don't box other people out. Don't be afraid to take risks. When the opportunity presents itself, have faith and work hard for it. Don't be shy and enjoy life. That's what life's all about."
Even though Billy is no longer with us, it seems like new memes involving him pop up every day. To this day,
see, that's why he's the GOAT. Man, why can we not have more people like this? We need more people like Billy and less people like that girl that pisses in grocery store food. This is what we should take away from this. More Billies, less piss girls, okay?
Life's all about.
even though Billy is no longer with us, it seems like new memes involving him pop up every day. To this day, he is still bringing us laughter and love with everything he did during his life. I just wish Aniki was here to enjoy all of this with us.
Good video, good video. Here, give it a like. Give him a sub. I also will sub. That was a very nice collection of all the most important points, I would say. Very sad that good people like him just leave so early. I think that's the song.